Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I finally get to make this video, and I'm super excited to make it. Sorry about the hair, just got out of the shower. So we're going to talk about Blockade Battlefront. My name is Blake. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the TikTok. I know I've been hyping this up for quite a while. God, I might just wear my hood. That hair is kind of bothering me. Anyways, this is me trying to make videos for two contents at the same time. So, first off, my name is Blake. If you are watching this on YouTube, my name is Ghostcraft. Welcome to the channel. And Blake's Reckoning. It's going to be on a lot of the platforms that I currently have, just because I haven't made videos in a while, so this is new to me. Welcome to the anime of Blockade Battlefront. So I started watching this anime on Crunchyroll a while back, and I absolutely fell in love. Like, it's a weird kind of anime. It's supernatural. It has horror aspects. It has powers. And then it has a comedic side of things, which is great because, you know, some animes just have structured or just based combat and everything. This kind of gives you like a little bit of detective work. This also gives you a little bit of everything else. So, with this anime, starts off wild. So Leonardo Watch is the protagonist of our anime. This guy is by far out of the ordinary. He's a strange guy. He's a camera buff. He's a photographer. He loves taking pictures. He has an eye for pictures. Now, the reason why I'm talking about it now in this, and I'm starting off with the eyes, the eye, the all-seeing eye of the gods, because hands down, I have to. I want to get that out of the way because there's so much visual prowess. There's so many abilities to this eye that they're still unlocking during the season and the episode. It is fantastic. So I'm kind of just going to go on tangent about the eyes first, and then break down the character development and how I feel like the anime is progressing in its entirety. And then I might also kind of take a step back and rewatch the first episodes and kind of record my little reaction, or record some of the dialect and some of the video on it. Not to get in trouble or anything like that, but just to kind of show you guys what I like about it. So we're going to talk a little bit about Leonardo Watch. He is a writer. It starts off with him writing to his sister. His sister's name is Michelle. She is wheelchair bound. She lost her legs, and she's been wheelchair bound. They go to Hell Salem's lot to appease the gods, to get a special kind of a prowess or a gift, to get her legs back, maybe something that they've always wanted to do. Well, so they get there, and they get to the crossways, the cross bridge between the gods and the realm and the mortal realm. And Leo freezes when he sees the deity come out. So his sister decides to speak for him, and she offers her eyes for him to have something special. That being said, that's where this comes into play. He obtained the all-seeing eyes of the gods at the cost of his sister's eyesight. It's intense. The incident of Leo moving to the city of Hell lot to join an organization known as Libra to Leo to fight several monsters as well as terrorists. So this group fights monsters, terrorists, anything that's in like a bad shape. I'm talking with my hands again. I don't know why. Anyways, we're going to talk about the eyes next. So Leo is learning how to use his eyes. His eyes have incredible visual prowess. It's like, God dare I say it? It's like, why can't I think it? Byakugan. It's like that. So what happens in the first episode, you get to see a little bit of the backstory and why he's in Hell Salem lot. And he's seen chasing this monkey. So this monkey takes his camera. This monkey is moving at super speed. cannot be seen by the naked eye. So if I couldn't see it running past me at any given time, but Leo can. So the eyes give him the truth of the world, and I still am trying to figure out what that means in regards to how that phrase is stated, the truth of the world, but heightened visual senses. So we're going to break down some of the abilities and some of the stuff in this, and I can make a long video on it, and I probably will eventually. I'm writing scripts and stuff for the anime, and I'm excited because it's one of the animes that I'm enjoying. There's multiple animes that I'm watching, and I shouldn't be because, you know, I got to keep up with every story. But I wanted to talk about this because I haven't seen much about this on YouTube or TikTok, so I wanted to give my opinion. So I'm darting over to my my screen because I have a bunch of stuff written down, and I'm trying to make sure I see it and remember all of it. So first off, he has heightened visual senses, allowing them to see fast movement normally impossible for human eyes to follow, or minor details with great clarity. So minor details, so like real small details that they can see clearly. Perfect. It's phenomenal, allowing them to clearly gaze both the past and flawlessly predict the future, which we haven't seen much of in the anime yet. The manga really picks up on it. I don't want to spoil anything, but he predicts certain things that will happen in the future that correspond with everything that he is doing. Oh, and a little bit of a sidetrack. I'm watching Solo Leveling, so I am going to break that down too, but I wanted to break this down first. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so you can predict the future with and gaze in the past, which is cool because he can see past events, and then he can also predict the future, which is phenomenal, by the way. With that, allows the past world altered illusions and prediction the individual's unique aura, including the scarlet wings aura of a blood breed. So the scarlet aura. So in episode, I think it was 4 vampires, he was able to look down in the hole in Hell Salem lot before going to the altar world, and he could see the vampires down there, and there was a lot of them because he was picking up on their aura. It could also reveal their true name if its heart is present. So if the heart is present, he can see the true name of that being. So if they're lying about their name, he's able to see their true name, their true identity, their true person. And that's pretty cool just for a power on its own. Just to know who you are at any given time, which is great. I'm kind of jumping all over. There are also alternate abilities, and the ability to altering and controlling the visions of those around them, switching two people's field of vision, including nearsighting, hallucinations, projecting what the holder sees into the mind of others. So he's done this quite a bit in the anime and the manga. He has projected certain beings, certain things in other people, which is great. He's learning how to use his abilities. He's learning how to use his power for better or worse. It does cast a toll. It does cast a toll on him. The eyes can also be used to track body parts that have been removed or extracted from a person, even when it can not normally be received by conventional means. Simply by viewing the aura of the person and matching it with the same body part. That's nuts. So say he loses his arm, he's able to track his arm by his own aura, or vice versa to somebody else, which is awesome because, well, you don't get to see an ability you don't get to see an overpowered ability on such a weak character development. Like, his development's great. He's a human. He wants to help. He wants to make he wants to make a purpose. He wants to make sure everybody gets what they get. You know, he wants to help no matter how bad it is or how bad of danger he gets himself into, which is great. You know, but the eyes are overpowered. He slowly starts to learn how to use his eyes a lot better, which is awesome too. It starts showing little glimpse in the anime, and then in the manga you can really tell that he is progressing his ability to use the all-seeing eyes. It's my favorite so far, my favorite casual kind of anime. It's not like overly done, but it is so far my favorite casual anime. It's yeah, it is really something else. He's able to the holder can see into the minds of others, and the power of the visual illusion is generally allowing them to see through the eyes of others and obvious past events that they have witnessed. So he's allowed to see. So he does not have to be there. Say me and you, say I have the ability or you have the ability and I did something in the past and you weren't there. You can see it in my mind and see what I saw in the past, what I witnessed. So then you would have a better understanding of what's out there. The eyes can also be used, like I said, the eyes can also be used to track the body parts, which is great, like I said. And then the eyes are also equipped with a self-restoring function, such as over time they will heal themselves from any damage sustained, which is good. So if you're watching the anime and you're paying attention to him bleeding on both eyes, they're causing strain. Those will heal over time. He's got to not use it. He's got to have it rest. The eyes do have a limit though. So the eyes do have a limit. However, due to the great amount of visual information that the owner's brain has to endure during the time it takes weeks for the holder to get used to using them after they are first implanted. Far more, the prologue use the eye ability, causing them to heat up to the point where they will start burning the user, which is absolutely nuts. It will start burning the user as much as he uses it. And that right there is probably one of the coolest things. Like, there's a drawback. It's overpowered, but there's a drawback. You use it enough and you constantly keep using it, it's going to burn you and it's going to cause pain. That is one, Formorth is one of the people that used the eyes first, that had the eyes first. And yeah, it goes more, like I said, I don't want to jump into detail, but I will break down episodes and seasons if you have any questions, like episode 1, so we have a better understanding. But yeah, it is, right now the anime is picking up and it's doing really good. If the eyes are damaged enough, they will crack, making their power unstable until they heal back again. If they're damaged to the point where they cannot be repaired, then they will explode, killing the user. So they're implants, and if they get too destroyed or someone causes too much damage to the eye socket where they're implanted, that person, if they cannot get it healed, will die. And like I said, you will see more and more, but the more and more he used it and the more strain he put on himself, he bled, and which caused more pain, which then caused him to have to heal. He can cause multiple hallucinations to everybody in the room. Episodes 3, 4, and I think 6 is when he caused a lot more hallucinations. He also projected his vision into the mind of his friends to help them find him better. And he was doing this just by visually pressing on the guard that was watching him in episode 3. It's by far my favorite anime so far. It's one of my favorite animes so far, and I really do absolutely love it. Honestly, I could go all day about the powers and breaking them down, but I feel like if I break them down, I want to break them down in the characters themselves and go through each character and break them down and break them spec by spec. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like rating. Let me know in the comment section below what other animes you guys like, or what animes you guys suggest on watching, because I love anime, hands down, best pastime I've had. My kids love it. My kids will sit down and watch certain animes, but yeah, this was my first attempt at an anime talk, and to be honest, I absolutely love this anime. I would recommend it. It's not for most people. Like I said, it has its humor, it has its gore, it has its fighting, it has its mystery. It's really something else. So I would say give it a try if you like it. If you do like it, like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite episode, or who's your favorite character within Blockade, Battlefront. And then we can talk about it. I'll make a long video on that. I'll also live stream as well, kind of going over more and more of the characters themselves, and just to give you a little bit of an insight on what my next anime I will be talking about. Spoiler alert, it's going to be Level Up, but solo leveling, and I'm absolutely, it's absolutely fanatic right now. It's going berserk. But like I said, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all later in the next one. Have a good one.